Hey guys, welcome to Coding Simplified again, and now we are again with a good problem. So basically we will reverse an array. So reversing an array means you will completely change the positions. So the values which are at the first place, they will come at the last place, and then this 34 will come at the place of 3 will come at this place, and then 12 will be as it is because it is in the middle value. And suppose if there are any value, so then 12 will replace the value with the 45, right? So this is the reversing array. You will completely reverse an array. So what could be the logic, right? So what do you think? Okay, so we need to basically swap the values, right? So like we need to swap this value to the sixth value, to the last value, then we'll swap this 34 to the 3, and then we will swap this 12 to the 45. So there is a pattern in this. So what we will do, we'll take two indexes, this index and this index, and then we'll swap the values. Then we'll swap this value, then we'll swap these values. So write a function. Okay, so we have written this reverse function, and if you have noticed, then we need to go till this value, because when you reach till this value, then all values are automatically swapped, because uh, 1 is swapped with 6, 34 is swapped with 3, and 12 is swapped with 45. Then there is no need to go beyond this point. Okay, so we'll put a condition here that whenever it comes to this position, it will exit from the loop. Okay, so that's why we have taken a middle point. So I'm calling it as int m. So m will basically a dot length plus 1 divided by 2. So it means if our length is even, so let's say if we have 6 values, so 6 plus 1 7, and 7 by 2, so this will give us int m equal to 3. And even in the case of odd, so let's say if values are 5, then it will give us 5 plus 1 6, and 6 by divided by 2 3, right? So in the both the cases it will fulfill our condition. Okay, so that is why we have taken a dot length plus 1 divided by 2. Now we'll traverse the loop till m. Okay, and from I equals to 0. So now we have taken a temporary variable t. So first I am storing the ai, means a0, the first value in the t. Then I am swapping the this first value to the last value, because the last value is a dot length minus 1, and I am putting it minus I, because when the I loop will values have like 0 1 2, then accordingly this will store the value from the end. So like in the first case I equals to 0, so it means I equals to 0, so this will take the last value, so ai will store the 6, and then a last value a5 will store the first value, because we have already stored it. Now in the second iteration, this I equals to 1, so it will store this 34. Now ai, so this a1 will be storing the 3 value, because now I equals to 1, so it will store the 3. And now we'll store the a4 equals to 34, right? And now then in the next iteration I equals to 2, so similarly 12 will replace with 45, right? And 12 will come here and 45 will come here. Now in the next iteration I equals to 3 and m equals to 3, so it will exit from the loop. Okay, so after that all values are reversed, and then we are calling the print function. So print function is basically very easy function, so in which we are printing the all the values from starting from the 0 until the length, right? So just execute the function and let's see whether this is fulfilling all the conditions or not. So yes, as you can see, this was the initial array and it has completely reversed the array. So now 6, 3, 45, 12, 34 and 1 has come at the last place, right? And even the values are, let's say if they are odd, let's say if it has 5 value, then run the program, and this is fulfilling the condition. Now we have done this as iterative version, right? Because iterative, because we are first storing with the 0, then 1 and 2. Can we do this thing in the by using the recursion? Yes, we can do that. So I have also written a function by using the recursion. So what you do in recursion, that you call the function multiple times or every time till you reach the termination condition. Okay, so like in our case the logic would be the same, like it will swap the values, but we need to put the termination condition, that where it should stop. So we are saying whenever the start is greater than equal to end, then it should return or it should stop the function, right? So like in this case we are giving the index 0 starting index and this is last index. Now it checks that whether the starting index is greater than equal to end. If not, then continue the function. So like in this case it will do the same thing. It will first store the first value, then it will store the last value, then again it will store the temporary value. Now again it will call, so it will call with the array, then start plus 1. So now in the next case the index will come here and the end index will come here. Now it will replace the all two values, then in the next case start will be 2 and end will be 2. Right, so in this case now both are equal. When both are equal, it means there is no need to swap the values. We are fine with that. So let's see that whether this function works or not. So yes, it is working perfectly. And even if you give any even values, so let's run the function and check whether the it is working or not. So yes, as we can see, it is working fine, right? So this is the funda of recursion, right? So thanks for watching the video, and for more problems see the next tutorials. Thanks.